This is Autoline Daily, the show dedicated to enthusiasts of the global automotive industry. At the OESA conference yesterday, onsemi, one of the largest U.S. semiconductor companies, warned that the chip shortage is not going to get any better. The OESA is the Original Equipment Supplier Association. But onsemi says electric and autonomous and connected cars use a lot more chips, and those are exactly the kinds of vehicles the auto industry is coming out with. And that booming demand is going to eat up all the extra capacity that's going into place now. Even worse, automakers want chips that are made from silicon carbide because they're more efficient, but they take much longer to make. Chip makers can grow regular silicon to 6-foot lengths in 2 days, but silicon carbide only grows 1 inch in 11 days. Simon Keaton from onsemi warned automakers and suppliers that they need to lock in 5-year contracts if they want to get the chips they need. Because unlike what others have been saying, this chip shortage is not going to get better in another year or two. Over the last several months, Chevy has been teasing the all-electric version of the Silverado, which it will unveil at CES in January. But it's going to be a bit of a wait before customers can get their hands on one. According to Auto Forecast Solutions, the Silverado EV won't go into production until March of 2023 at GM's Detroit Hamtramck Factory Zero plant, and production of the electric GMC Sierra kicks off at the same facility in October of 2023. Auto Forecast also reveals that General Motors will start building the Honda Prologue BEV at its Ramos Arizpe plant in Mexico, starting in January of 2024. We're getting more details about the infrastructure spending bill Congress passed recently, and one of the mandates includes an in-car monitoring system to detect drunk drivers. The legislation doesn't specify the type of technology that has to be installed in vehicles, but it must, quote, passively monitor the performance of a driver of a motor vehicle to accurately identify whether that driver may be impaired. The Transportation Department will have the final say on the monitoring technology, and the mandate could go into effect as early as 2026. According to NHTSA, about 10,000 people die every year in drunk driving accidents, accounting for 1/3 of all traffic fatalities.
We want to know what drives your testing. OTA, connected car, diagnostics, remote testing. Intrepid Control Systems is here to help you work from anywhere. Intrepid Control Systems, driven by your data.
Mobility is becoming electric, connected, and autonomous, just like the manufacturing world. But will always be one thing: a reliable partner for our customers.
Tesla recently said it was pushing back customer deliveries of its semi-truck until next year due to a limited supply of batteries. But according to the CEO of Pepsi, which placed an order for 100 Tesla semis in 2017, it'll start taking deliveries sometime before the end of the year. So does the CEO know something we don't, or is he just plain wrong? I'm sure we'll know soon enough, but we think it's also possible, like Mercedes, which is letting customers test pre-production versions of its big hydrogen-powered commercial trucks, Pepsi, too, will take delivery in Q4 of pre-production models to test. Those trucks will come out of a low-volume facility that's next to Tesla's Gigafactory in Nevada. Speaking of the Tesla Semi, it's getting some competition. Geely's commercial brand, Horizon Auto, just introduced its own big commercial semi called the Ham Truck. It'll be built on a new connected platform, and while it didn't reveal range, Horizon says the package can accommodate a range extender, methanol hybrid, or a pure electric setup with battery swapping. And if the interior looks quite comfortable, that's on purpose. It claims a well-rested driver is better, so it tried to make the cockpit as much like a living area as possible. Another trick to keeping drivers rested is a Level 4 hands-free autonomous driving system, as well as a platooning feature for long trips. But if Tesla can hit its production targets, it'll have a leg up on Horizon. The Ham Truck is not scheduled to come out until early in 2024. Did you know it can take up to 7 gallons of oil just to make one tire? So if you can reuse a tire instead of throwing it away when the tread wears out, it saves oil and helps save the environment. A tire can be reused by retreading it, and Bridgestone says it's seeing a lot more interest in retreaded tires. Truck fleets have used retreaded tires on semi-trucks for a while now, but now Bridgestone sees demand coming from fleets that make last-mile deliveries. Those fleets want to cut costs, and retreaded tires can cost half of what a new tire costs. And a tire can be retreaded several times, so the savings can be quite significant. Retreads do have a bad reputation for delaminating, but Bridgestone's subsidiary called Bandag, which specializes in retreads, says that's a misconception. Look closely when you see those rubber gaiters on the shoulder of a highway, Bandag says. If they have wire in them, that's not a retread. And right now there isn't much interest in retreaded tires for passenger vehicles, but that could change because they're so much cheaper and better for the environment. Dodge revealed its new business plan called Never Lift. It says it will have a minimum of one product or enthusiast announcement every 3 months for the next 2 years. That will include what Dodge calls Operation 25/8. It's a 25-car giveaway in partnership with Amazon that will give enthusiasts a chance to drive off in a Dodge of their choosing. Next up, it's looking to hire a new brand ambassador who will get a Hellcat to drive, a $150,000 a year salary, and have the title of Chief Donut Maker. Selected dealers can now be certified as power brokers as well. These dealers have trained staff to offer everything an enthusiast needs to reach the next level of performance. And lastly is Direct Connection. This is the performance parts brand that will sell the brand's factory-backed performance parts and handle technical information. More details on 25/8 are coming this Friday. Porsche is taking entry-level Panameras, giving them a little more style, and calling the new trim the Platinum Edition. Available on the Panamera, Panamera 4, and Panamera 4e Hybrid, customers will get 21-inch wheels with a satin finish that's also picked up in the air vent grills, as well as the badges and lettering, LED headlights and taillights with a new design, sport tailpipes, adaptive air suspension, unique interior accents, soft closed doors, and 14-way comfort seats. The Platinum Edition models start out a little over $103,000 including destination, and while that is a lot of money, it would cost thousands more if you spec'd out each option individually. Look for the new models to start hitting U.S. showrooms in the spring of next year. And hey, be sure to join us this Thursday for Autoline After Hours. Our guests will be Ron Harbour and Dean Weston from a startup called Right Angle, which developed a breakthrough process to make hydrogen from water cheaply and safely. If you have any questions for them, email us at viewermail@autoline.tv or tweet us at Autoline. And then join us this Thursday afternoon to learn more. But that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, solutions for your journey. Intrepid Control Systems, over-the-air engineering, boost your game. Scheffler, we pioneer motion. And by Magna.